This is the first time I've ever done rotoscoping ever in my whole creative career. I've never tried to cut out a person and put something behind them ever. That sounds crazy, but never. The good thing is if you use Final Cut Pro like me, it is incredibly, ridiculously easy. So earlier tonight, I was cutting down a vertical visualizer, which is basically like a vertical mini music video for music artists. And I wanted to try some rotoscoping using the Roto AI. All right, I got this project open and I want to show you all how easy it is to use the rotoscoping and just make some dope creative stuff. But two things. One, we just hit 150,000 subscribers here on the channel, so I want to do a small giveaway before my big giveaway at the end of this video, so stick around. And two, I just wanted to talk about what rotoscoping would be good for. You could put text behind your body, you could put text behind a music artist in a music video, you could do so many different creative things when you're cutting out an object, cutting out a car, cutting out a building, make it blurry, make it shake, make it come in and out of frame with keyframes. There's so many different creative things you can do with rotoscoping. The possibilities are endless. And this that I'm about to show you just makes it so easy. So let's get started. So this is a vertical visualizer. It's like a mini music video, vertical type of thing going on here. I basically use this rotoscoping to cut his body out. And as you know, rotoscoping, you would have to go through every single frame and cut all the way around each detail around the body. But that's not how you do it here in 2023, 2024. If you're using Final Cut, I got the gems for you. Roto AI is designed by Motion VFX. It's powered by AI, so it's smart. And it comes in their all new Cine Studio, which also includes Tracker and much more. You can start a 14-day free trial using my link down below. And if you sign up for Cine Studio anytime between now and January 3rd, you'll get 60 credits on your account, which is equivalent to $60 to spend on the Motion VFX store. Motion VFX is basically filling all the cracks, picking up where Final Cut Pro is lacking. They're also my favorite sponsor here on this channel, and I use their products every single day. If you use Final Cut, I'm telling you, you need to grab this Roto AI. Link down below. All right, so if you see this clip right here, if I take it off, I got the same clip behind it. It's just really low down here on the timeline. But if you come back up here, there is the clip again, and you can't see that text that's underneath of it. But all you do is go into your effects, and I just grab this Roto AI, and then I just drag it over here onto my clip, and now we get started. Let's do this. All you got to do is come find a spot where you can see your whole subject. So his feet are in there, his whole body, everything. Basically what I do is I zoom in really quick just so I can see more of the body. Then I got my little toolbox right here for it, tracker. This is the eraser, and this right here is the wand that we're going to be using. And you just basically click, hold your mouse, and you just drag around the areas that you want it to pick up, and the AI is going to do some magic for you. So we're just going to go around like this. I'm just going to come down on his finger right there, come around here. You want to make sure that your subject and your background have contrast. So as you can see, there's a pretty vivid dark line around the edge of his body because the background's very bright. Now, if he was blending into the background really well, it might have a little trouble, but this AI is incredibly good at what it does. So we're just gonna color in this a little bit, come around his face, whatever. Rough drawing, doesn't have to be crazy. And it selects the body pretty good. There's different options. I did fast just for the sake of this tutorial, but typically I would use accurate because it's gonna be more precise and it's gonna make the AI work a little bit better. So, but I just did it fast, and I just wanted to show you how quick you can obviously do it, because you can do it in seconds clearly. So now that the AI has basically cut him out already, I just want to zoom in a little bit more let's just get a little bit more of these details right here. Just come around that little part right there. Ooh, easy. Now if we come down here, I'm going to go around his shoes just a little bit, right around this area. Boom. Just like that. Just around, boom, boom, boom. Color it in just a little bit. And that's, even on fast and not even accurate, it's selecting really good. So let's come back to fit. You can see the cutout was quick. The AI has done an excellent job of selecting them. Now we're going to click tracker. Now this is a back button to track backwards on this clip, and then forward to track all the way forwards on the clip you have selected. So let's go backwards. All right, let's go forwards. Okay, now that we've tracked backwards and forwards, you just click on the clip and then come up here and you can see merged, mask only. So it'll show you what's masked. Come to mask video and it will show you your mask. So let's take out the background, and there you go. He's masked out for the whole clip. He's masked out for the whole clip. But what I want to do is keep the actual clip on the background and then keep the mask in front so that I can put the text behind him. And I've already set out this text all the way through behind him. So now the text just kind of sits behind his head, as you can see if I toggle this on, off, on, off. Now what I want to do is just zoom in really quick just to be a little bit more precise and see where our cutout is and how it looks. What you can do is change the smoothness of the edges. You can see it makes it a little bit more smooth. I think about 1.7 or 0.75 is good. If it's like expanded too far, you can shrink it down if there's any edges around it, just to make sure that it's not showing any like edges, like white pieces or black pieces around the edge of the cutout. And then you can always blur out the edges as well. Me personally, I go with about a 0.02. Now we just run it and it's cool. We can move this text anywhere because he's masked out. We can put it down here. We can put the text right here, over here, wherever we want to put it. He's masked out, and we have our background layer, which is down here. And then we have the text layer where we can put wherever we want. And then we have the cutout. So if we bring back in the original of this, we'll bring in I've made 2 different cutouts. And on this bottom cutout right here, I put a directional blur on. Boom, just like that. So it just affects him and makes him blurry. I put it at 100 on the amount and I changed the angle to 90 degrees. And then I went through and I made keyframes, kind of just moving it around in different places so that throughout the video clip, it would just be kind of glitching around and it would look blurry, like it has motion blur, like when it moves. It looks pretty cool, but it looks weird unless you have the actual clip over top of it. So one cutout of him stand still, a cutout behind him jerking around with motion blur on it basically, and then we still have our background layer. That looks pretty cool. And then we got the text behind him as well, which is also another element. This is also my first time ever attempting to do rotoscoping because I told myself I would never spend that much time doing an effect like that. And this is gonna make me want to do it more because it's so easy. Real quick for this clip, I want to just try it on this clip real quick. I just want to drop the mRoto AI on here. I want to start tracing around his body right here. Let's do it as fast as we can. We're gonna see how fast we can do this. I should have set a timer, but because it is dark right here, but let's see how it does. Yo, instantly, almost like hold up, like, yeah, it cut him out perfect. It's tracking perfect on him. Now there are a few little spots where his hair, but that's very tedious stuff, like hair dreads and stuff like that is going to be very tedious. So here we go. You can see the white edges around him, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to shrink down a little bit just to kind of get rid of that. And we're going to also bring back this 0.01. Let's duplicate this clip over top of it. In the bottom clip, let's go back to just video instead of mass video. And what that does is it just makes it the actual clip. Toggle this one back on where it's just the cutout. Then I don't know, let's put a directional blur on the bottom layer. Now you can do like some crazy stuff, like let's make a keyframe at the beginning. Let's go 10 frames forward and let's make this like 800. 10 frames forward again, and let's go to like 100. And let's just see what this does. Yo, and that looks sick. Just simple, something as simple as that. All right, let's try one more thing. Let's take off this directional blur. I'm just showing you a few quick things. I hope I'm not taking up too much of your time. I'm just kind of showing you some different things that you can do. I went 10 frames into the top clip, the cutout, and I'm going to set a keyframe for position. And I'm going to come back to the first frame of the clip, and I'm going to grab it like this, and I'm going to drag it out of frame. As you can see, it's coming in. All we want to do is also add a directional blur onto that. And let's do like 200. Let's angle it so that it looks like from what direction it's coming. So coming that way. So let's angle it at like a 133. Let's see how this looks. Let's go back to the ending, and on this directional blur, let's set a keyframe as well, and then go back to the beginning and let's set a keyframe on the beginning with the directional as well. It's going to come in with 200% on the motion blur really fast, and then hit that arrow to go to where it stops, and then we're going to have it cut off so that it blurs, flies in, and then the blur fades off back into a crispy shot again. All right, let me play this for you. Coming in from both sides. Boom, really quick. Boom. boom, these two cutout versions of him kind of fly in blurry, and it's just a cool little effect. I don't know, it just be something to catch your eye if you're watching a vertical little music video. But honestly, now that I have Roto AI, I'm gonna be trying this out a lot more, and I would love to know if you want me to make some more in-depth tutorials and stuff like this, just kind of getting creative. Maybe I'll just come in here and play around with it, and we do another video on this. What do you say? All right, cool. The moment we've been waiting for. I'm gonna be giving away 3 in-music video plugins for Motion VFX for free. All you gotta do is drop a comment down below about what you liked in this video, about Motion VFX, about anything. I don't care what it is. Just drop a comment down below to win the in-music video plugin for Motion VFX. I use these all the time. They're amazing. They have the typography stuff, the directional movement, LUTs, effects. This is just a great plugin to have. So comment down below and I'm gonna pick 3 of you, and we're gonna get that set up so that you can get that in your Final Cut and start using it today. Once again, creatives, it's great having you all here. I hope that this video helped, and if it did, make sure you slap that like button for me. Make sure you drop those comments so you can win, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. I would love to make more videos for you and help you out and just make your skills go up through the roof, elevate. Let's get it. 2024, we are here, and it's time to get this money. It's time to make great projects, and it's time to just be great content creators, making stuff for ourselves. This Roto AI, I'm gonna be using it, and I'm excited. So peace.